Welcome to Brew Builds, your place for DIY home improvements. I'm Paul. Today, I'll be attempting to remove this white film called Efflorescence off of these pavers. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Well, efflorescence occurs when salt and moisture come to the surface of concrete, brick, or stone and then evaporates. On this paver here, it's this ugly white looking film. Now, it's fairly common on a lot of concrete floors and walls, especially in a basement. And as it first appears, it comes out as a dry, white, chalky material that you can generally just brush away with a broom. However, as time goes by, that white salt particle becomes harder and it becomes more difficult to remove.
Tools and items needed: efflorescence remover, acid neutralizer or baking soda, a sprayer, a scrub brush and or a broom, a water hose, a high pressure nozzle, safety glasses and gloves.
This product was recommended from the place that we purchased our pavers. Now this is an acid-based cleaner, so it should do a pretty good number on these white spots here on the pavers. Now if you don't want to use an acid base, you could use some white vinegar, as long as it has about 5% acidity, and you mix that at a ratio of 1:1 with water. This here I'm actually mixing at a ratio of 1:5 with water. But whatever product you decide to use, make sure you follow the directions.
On the brew scale, technical ability I rate as a beginner. You just need to follow a few safety precautions when working with an acid-based cleaner. Physical ability I rate as easy to difficult. It's dependent on how large of an area you need to clean. Now, it's always a good idea to test any cleaning product on a small spot before you use it on an entire area.
You want to pre-soak the concrete. By doing this, you're reducing the natural porous tendencies of concrete, and thus limiting the depth of the penetration of the cleaning solution, because you want the cleaning solution to stay on top of the surface, because that's where the salt deposits are, not below the surface.
I didn't want to bring the hose into the garage, so I just put water in this spray bottle.
I'm going to test it first on these two pavers before I do the entire patio. Now be sure to subscribe to Brew Builds if you want to see more DIY videos like this one to help you with your project around your house. And remember to hit that like button and share the link with some friends. Now let's go mix up some solution.
Be sure to wear gloves and safety glasses when using an acid-based cleaner. I'm using this old salsa container as my measurement device. I'll be mixing 1 part cleaning solution to 5 parts water. Be careful not to spill as you pour it into the sprayer. Always put the cap back on the bottle to avoid any unwanted spills. Now I will add the 5 parts of water. And there is 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. Now after putting in 1 part cleaner and 4 parts of water, I'll make a mental note where it comes to on the sprayer bottle. That way in the next batch I can fill the water level to that spot, then just add 1 container of cleaning solution. And number 5 parts of water. Then screw the pump back into the sprayer. You want to make sure that it is sealed properly. Then pump the sprayer a few times. And now I'll head back to the garage. Carefully spray the solution onto the surface of the paver. You will need to let the solution stay on the area for about 10 minutes, so it's a good idea to have something else to do. And time is up. Use a nylon scrub brush or a broom to scrub the surface of the paver to help remove the efflorescence. It's also a good idea to alternate the direction that you are scrubbing. Use a high pressure nozzle to rinse off the efflorescence and the cleaning solution.
Looks like it's working well. I don't see that ring on this one anymore. This one has a little bit of discoloration still, but it's definitely a vast improvement. Nothing funky happened to the bricks. They didn't react badly to the acid solution, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the entire patio.
Step number 1, pre-soak the area. I'll be working on a section at a time, roughly 10 feet by 10 feet, or 3 meters by 3 meters. Step 2, spray the cleaning solution onto the pavers that have the efflorescent salt deposits. Step number 3, leave the cleaning solution on the surface for 10 to 12 minutes, but don't let it dry. So it's a good idea to do this in the shade, early morning or late afternoon. Step number 4, go over the area with a nylon scrub brush or a nylon broom. Step 5, rinse off the area with water using a high pressure nozzle or power washer. It's better to do several mild applications than one overpowering dose, so I'm going to do the entire process over again. This product recommends using TSP, trisodium phosphate, to neutralize the acid in the area. Well, I pretty much discovered that TSP is banned in most states, so I'm using a TSP substitute to neutralize the acid. Baking soda would be another option that you can use. So the final step is to neutralize the acid in the area. I ended up putting the TSP substitute solution in another sprayer that I had and used that. After spraying, wash off the area again with water. Well, I think this is a vast improvement. There's a few spots of efflorescence still that I see in some of the pavers, so I'm going to go back and hit those one more time. And I'm curious how the vinegar solution will work compared to the chemical one. So if you've had success using vinegar, why don't you leave a comment below? And if your concrete slab gets so bad that you want to remove it, check out this video here. And hit that like button, and thanks for subscribing to Brew Builds, your place for DIY home improvements. And here is a quick comparison of an untreated area with an area where I did the removal process twice. Untreated and treated. Untreated.